Welcome to Actual Scale Modelling. For my next build, I'm building this LTV A7A Crosair 2 by Tamiya, scale 1 to 100. Now this is going to be the first in a series of small builds that I'm going to be doing, and I'm doing this straight out of the box, no modification, just as it comes, warts and all. So there's no time like the present, let's go on with the build. It is a basic kit. As you can see here, you've got the two main sprues and weapons, decals. It comes with its own weight in it, which is nice, and canopy, and the instructions. The instructions are of your basic variety here, so it is an old kit after all. To start with, I'm cementing the two bombs on the sprue. This just makes it easier to handle for painting, and once it's all dry, I'll go on to the painting. Now this is Tamiya's X2 white, and that's going to be the predominant colour over the main lower half of the body as well. And now I'm just painting various parts of the body in the X2 white colour, just again for ease. The smaller bombs, there's quite a few of these, and they're getting painted in Tamiya's XF62 olive drab, as you can see there. Just a single coat on them all. These are solid, so you don't have to make them up. Now on the decal sheet, it doesn't have the little yellow stripes that go around the bombs, so rather than masking and painting, I just took off some old decals that I had and used the yellow stripe from there. And then it's just a simple case of using some decal fix around the area and then just placing on the decal. So as I said, I had to cut these from a completely different decal sheet. If you're going to do it, just make sure you get the width right. I cut a couple maybe a little bit too thick, but I just went with it anyway. So I'm just placing the decal on the tape, and once I pull it off, I'm just using gravity to let the decal wrap itself around. Then I use my cocktail stick to line up any overhang. I'm moving on to the little hook or latch that's attached to the bottom of the plane, and that's getting painted in Tamiya's SF56 metallic grey. And this little part is for catching the wire on an aircraft carrier. So now the bombs are dry, I'm just attaching them to the pylons. I find it better to do this than waiting until the pylon's actually on the wing. Now each set has different ones. This one has 3 on this pylon, and the longest set has 6 bombs on this pylon. I masked off using Tamiya 6mm masking tape before applying the X2 white paint for the bottom half, just to give me the line. The line sort of curves on this aircraft, so you may want to use a bendable masking tape. For the next stage I did. Next to be painted are the wings, and the underside of the main wing is painted in the X2 white, and both under and top sides of the lower wing is painted in the white. So I'm placing in the ball bearing that comes with the kit for weight, and I'm using the super glue, and just goes in below where the cockpit chair goes. Next to go in is the hook and latch at the bottom of the aircraft. There's just a little recess on the tail end that you place this in. Next to be painted is the engine exhaust, and that's getting painted in XF56 metallic grey. And now it's time to bond the fuselage together. So just a little bit of cement. I didn't use the whole compel reaction for this one. I just put cement directly onto the part because I didn't think there was enough room for the compel reaction. It fits together really well. So 1 or 2 little clamps just to hold it. XF1 Fat Black is my choice for the canopy. I'm freehand painting this, was too small to worry about putting masking tape on. The landing gear flaps are going on now. Now you have options here to keep them open or close them. I'm putting them in the closed position. There's 3 parts to each one. Now they didn't fit 100% properly, so later on I have to sand them down a bit. The forward landing gear, the flaps fitted perfectly, so there was no need to do any adjustments on those 2 parts. So the landing gear is just getting sanded down now, and I'm using a coarse sanding stick to initially start off with before working down the grades to get a smooth finish. You can't really make out the panel lines, so I'm just re-scribing them here with my scriber, and it's up to you whether you want to do this or not. Personally, I don't think it's necessary, but I thought I would just do it to show you. I then marked them in with a pencil before I painted over them again, just to make them stand out more. The next part is painting the top half of the wings, and this is getting painted in Tamiya's XF19 Sky Grey. I should point out actually I painted the flaps white, and that's what the masking tape's there for. And when the paint was dry, time to take the masking tape off, and you can see the white flaps coming through now. I forgot to do it on camera, hence why I didn't show you. But it was just the XF2 paint. Let that dry, masked it off, then painted the grey colour onto the main wing. I'm using Tamiya's X2 white for the tail, and the tail fin gets painted before the grey goes in, so I managed to get that part on camera, unlike the wing. And it was back to XF19 Sky Grey for the rest of the wing and body. Now I'm displaying these on an airfix stand, so I've had to drill a couple of holes in the bottom part of the fuselage. So I'm just getting my ping drive and making a small hole initially. Then taking my knife, putting it inside and twisting it around to increase the diameter of the hole. And I take the part that goes onto the plane for the standoff and just checking for fit, and it should just click in. Make sure you get this bit right. If you're doing that, you don't want it to be too loose, so when it's in, remove it for now. For the cockpit seat, I'm painting this in Tamiya's XF1 flat black. Now you don't really get a cockpit for this kit. I think they probably deem it's too small or something, I don't know, but as I said, I'm not scratching building anything, so that's that. Next to go on is the nose cone, and just a little hole and pin it fits in here, and this is painted in X2 white. Next is the rear wings. They slot in, again it's nice tight fitting, so just push them in, you should be okay. Time to assemble the weapons, so I'm putting in the bombs first, so just putting them onto the pylons. These are the big main white bombs going on, and once they're on the pylon, it's time to attach them to the wing. The 2 missiles that go on the side, they're all white apart from the tapes, and that is X1 black by Tamiya. Next to go on is the canopy, so just a little bit of glue here, and wait till the fumes evaporate and then just place on the canopy. It's time to put on the second pylon, so this goes on pretty much like the first one. Then it's a turn of the exhaust. There's a little hole inside the back there that it just slots into. And finally it's time for the last weapon system to go on and pylon, and that just sits right next to the second one. I didn't realise at the time, but the side missiles do have pylons as well, so they're going on. And once I've got them attached, it was time to put them on the aircraft. 2 little location points for these. Now I thought I'd try something a little bit different now. I put on the decals at this point, especially the side ones. They go in behind the missile, and I thought it'd be easier to put them on now than wait for the wings to go on. And I thought, well, I'm here, I may as well put on some of the smaller ones while I was waiting for the pylons to dry on the wings. The front decals are dry now, so I'm putting on the wings, and again they just push in to the location points again, but just like the rear wings, there was no issues here. They went in straight away without any gaps or on the lip on the wing route. And same again for the second wing, just slides in. You can see how easy it's going in. No need to hold it, it just fitted perfectly. Last to go on is this side probe. It was a little bit awkward to put on. As you can see there, I'm a bit arm-fisted trying to get it on. But a little bit of glue on, tiny tape, or a cocktail stick or something, just to put it on and fit it in. And then it's time to put on the rest of the decals. As you can see, I've just sped this up here. There's not that many decals, but once you've seen one decal going, you've seen them all. So I'm just showing you me putting them on, really. Nothing really tricky decal ways on this kit. Just take your time. So all that's left now is to put a bit of varnish on. All the decals are dried, and this is pledged clear. So just an even coat all the way over on the kit. So this is the last process in the build. So I'll bring this build to a close. It was a really enjoyable little build. Took over about just over a day really to get it all done. I would recommend this kit for anyone. Everyone can get something out of it. If you get a chance, why don't you check out my other videos? There's a few to look at now. Leave any comments on that if you like. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Bye bye.